boys and girls, it's your boy DB. We out here where it all started. We at Las Vegas Motor Speedway with Apex Assassins. It is Saturday. We about to get after it. We got some good things going on with this video, so stick around to the end. We're gonna be showing you guys something that we've been working on for about 6-7 months, spent hundreds of thousands of dollars putting this thing together and millions of dollars worth of inventory. Stick around, we're gonna have some fun, kick some ass, and take some names.
Hey guys, Apex Assassins out here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Pretty good turnout, good weather. This is our first LVMS event of the season. We're kicking off the season right. You should be here if you're not. We're out here again in September, so if you didn't sign up for this round, you got September 20 and 21 to come out here. Should be another amazing time, but yeah, we'll have a lot of vendors out here. This round, we got a bunch of Canadians that came down to make the trip. Pretty good turnout out here, so if you're missing out, sign up for September.
All right, boys and girls, it's your boy DB. We out here, Apex Assassins. Just went out on a 600, first session, getting a hang of the old track. Haven't ridden here for a year and a half. Tell you one thing, this track's an absolute blast on the BPR 600. Thank you so much, Bryce Prince, for building the most insane bikes. And also, thank you, Sexy Richie, for always bringing us out and giving us a good time. So first session's done, second session we going out, and we're gonna take the old R1 out and see how we get down on that. So we'll see you soon.
More power, baby. More power, baby.
All right, boys and girls, it's your boy DB. We out here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway with one of these fast-ass Moto America guys, Ty. We just did a shootout race, had an absolute blast. He rode the R1, I rode the 600, and as someone, Ty, that's done Moto America that can really push these platforms to the fullest, what was your experience on the bike?
This thing rips. I just had my motor rebuilt by Bryce. It matches exactly what my bike's doing, dude. This thing is incredibly stable. I love it on the brakes. The front end feels incredible. It doesn't wheelie too much because they haven't set it up pretty good. So
it comes back down.
Oh, for sure. It's great. I love this thing. It's my favorite bike I've ever
And what do
ridden.
these bikes make? 200 to the wheel?
Yeah, about 200. Yeah,
200 to the wheel.
Depending on the gas you put in, you can put some race gas, or you can put 91 in them. They
we
can
only
tune them
run
for
in that
anything,
T4.
So 200's a good number.
Yeah, it's a lot of power, dude.
It is.
Well, Bryce, thank you for building such these amazing machines, dude. We all love you and support you, so greatly appreciate that. And the 600's a blast, too. I love that bike. Be great. All right, Carla, she like turtles. What you got to say for the camera today, girl?
Are we bringing Applebee's?
Applebee's, Goodwill. It ain't 666 Steakhouse tonight, but we're gonna work on that come Tuesday.
I'm gonna get good at interviews, I promise you.
Yeah, she's
by
the
the
king
end
of
of this year.
Carla's the best. She likes turtles. She's good on video too. She just don't like Hawkins.
I love Hawkins. I just can't talk on camera.
Say something give him some motivation.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, winners never quit and quitters never win. Don't be a bitch. Apex Assassin track days, get it. Like something like that.
What he said.
Thug life. All right, boys and girls, I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Trey and the man. This was actually my first coach when I got into the track. You know, he had a lot of grace with me because I was slow as a turtle.
So you're just beginning. That's
I
it.
appreciate all your help,
Yeah.
dude. Where have we gone up to this point? From where we started, progression, the stuff we did together, what does that look like?
From what I saw, you know, I told you at the very beginning, you weren't going to need me around that much longer, right? Because you're progressing so fast. You're a quick learner, you're a good study, you listen really well, and you're very coachable. That's very rare when it comes to a lot of seeing how you're riding now. Definitely night and day difference. And the thing about it is it's only been a year, right?
Yeah.
I told you back then, it's gonna take time, trust the process, right? As soon as you trust the process, start doing everything correct, all of a sudden, you're out there racing with the guys, dude.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, he
That's
sent
a
me
big
out.
thing.
Tran's fast as shit.
Yeah.
Definitely on this track. Nobody can keep up with Tran out here.
And I'm happy that you're, Team Yamaha now, right?
Right.
Because that R1, is now, right? Obviously, some suspension work, but
Yeah.
the way that bike was designed, it's designed to just
Cars,
rail through
man.
corners.
Yeah, it feels good.
It makes your life a little bit easier.
It does. I think my first ever track day was here, right?
Your first track day with me was at Chuck
Oh,
Wallace.
it was the Chuck. That's
It
right.
was at
That's right.
Chuck, and I think the first 2 times we worked there together, and then we worked here together.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. The one thing I did notice about you is you weren't scared of the speed, right? You weren't scared to get on the throttle, so that's good. With that being said, you learned how to slow the speed down so you can go faster.
Eyes, baby.
Yeah, dude, it's all about the eyes, man.
I used to ride
All about the
around.
eyes.
This dude have his elbow on the ground doing this.
Look
I say,
down.
what the hell he pointing at, bro? I'm trying to look at him. Well, thank you for your time, Tran.
Yeah,
Love you,
of
dude.
course, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Glad you're doing big
Thank
things
you.
right now, man.
We trying, baby. All right, when you're at the track and you see a BPR and you're talking about Bryce Prince Racing, there's only one thing you can do when you see a bike like this at your local track day. Just know it's fast, it's the best. So when you see a bike like this, what you want to do is you want to walk up, you want to take a good look at it, and then you want to come back about a foot and you want to praise that BPR. You want to praise the BPR, touch the BPR, feel the BPR, because that's Bryce Prince Racing. That's what he does. So I wanted to give this guy's context and give his experience on what it's like to ride a BPR bike.
Yeah, well, my name's Lou Sicoscio. I was a pro racer back in early 90s. I took 30 years off the bike, got back on the track, and I knew from my previous experience that I needed a really good shop to run out of. Didn't want to have to do it all on my own. I know how to ride, but I'm an old man, and I need a little help. And Bryce Prince certainly has given that to me from day one. I sent him a brand new bike. He built it. Customer service that followed is unparalleled. I can't thank him enough. He keeps me updated. They keep improving this R1. R1's a little long in the tooth. Hey, we're running out there with the BMWs and the Kawis and the Suzukis and the Ducatis. So, it's because they continue to improve the bike and they're sharing that technology. And if you're out there and you're wondering if it's you or it's the bike, get a BPR bike.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate you. There's another BPR one for the books. BPR all day, baby. All right, boys and girls, we just wrapped up at Apex Assassins Track Day. And in the beginning of the video, I promised you that we've been working on something behind the scenes for quite some time now.
Yeah.
Put a lot of work in, put a lot of investment in, did a lot of discipline. We ate shit for a little bit. Antoine been in there putting it in, but here's the reveal party of the new Driven HQ with Sweet Life, Luxvoni, and Driven coming at you live from downtown Vegas.
Welcome back, because y'all probably been on this journey for a little bit. And my brother right here, I can't say enough good things about this guy. You guys probably already know.
Yeah.
And I've been out here building out a whole car community for us, leverage with our marketing firm, and teach all y'all guys how to influence individuals. So today, we're here at Supercar Social with Las Vegas Car Meets, our brother. Shout out Driven Detail and Design, pang, pang, pang. That was the Porsche I was talking about. Pretty much, we just put a text out to our friends and said, hey, we're hanging out here tonight. If you guys want to come through, it's
The Driven party, the cheese
cars,
cars.
a lot of stuff out here. One of our friends, if you don't know,
Modified Performance, go check 'em out.
All right, you see?
You want to do a
We're
tour?
gonna walk you guys around. All right, check out the bikes right here.
Got everybody pulling up. One text, 200 people, just like that. Got the
And here.
Apex Assassins crew out here showing some support. They got us a cigar humidifier thing and all kinds of fancy stuff.
Hell yeah. So inside of here is an absolute lounge vibe. What this whole place is a little event space mixed with our office every day, mixed with exotic car rental, mixed with whatever the hell you want it to be. This right here is just a product of our freaking passion project and busting our ass for 20 days for 12 hours a day.
Turn around real quick.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Welcome to the shenanigans. All right, so we're gonna keep it moving. Come on, walk with us down through this way. You're gonna come right through the middle of this piece.
We got the Jixer 1000. We typically got the 600 over there. We got the 1000 in the back, the R1. But they in the van because we just left the track day.
Don't mind our Stingray R, okay? R is for like race car.
Yeah,
this is the good one. There's a couple other ones in here that you might want to see.
So here the back garage, we got 2 bays here, we got 2 bays down there, then another 2 bays. We run the fleet out of here, and I put my van over here, and we keep everything over here, then driven details right there. We maintain everything in-house, right?
Yeah, so everything's nice in-house, it's all neat and tidy. So like what we do is hey, if you want to make money off of cars, then we'll help you get into the cars, source the cars, get you funding for the cars, then help you rent out the cars. And that's one of the things that we do out of here. Number one, what you're seeing is all unfinished out here. We'll have containers lining the whole 2 rows. We're gonna build a whole DJ piece that's on the top level there. We're gonna black out this bay. We're gonna put turf on the bottom floor here, make this like a cool lounge, but we'll have some lifts in here so we can fit 8 cars on 4 lifts, but also make it a little loungy. So when we're gonna be having really big events outside here, so like 1,000-person plus festival events. But this is just a private event tonight of just our friends here in Vegas that are close to us that rock out with us.
Yep.
So this is our club, and then other individuals also that are not part of our club, but they hang out with us.
Check out the detail bay. So Mikey's got this thing dialed, man. So this is our boy Mikey, Las Vegas Car Meets. Best detailer in the business, dude. Yeah. Knows his shit.
Do my best.
And does really good work. So this is his spot. It's all dialed in. He's got this thing perfected. You can eat off the floor. This is a company that Mikey uses. Really great company. Got a lot of different products for detailing. Stuff's real high end. Doesn't have a lot of fillers in it. And very good product. So this is the stuff we detail everything with because we've tried a lot of things. And this is some of the best stuff definitely for long-term care on high-end cars. You want to keep the paint, the PPF, the ceramic coating dialed. That's the stuff that helps do it.
Oh yeah, shout out Atomic Pro, baby.
Yes, sir. This is the event, man. 1 text and 200 people showed. So something's going on. All right, boys and girls, it's your boy DB. We here at the Driven Sweet Life in Luxvoni HQ. And today's little vlog, we're gonna do something a little different for you. And what we're gonna do for you is we're having a little bit of a mastermind tonight here in Vegas. We got a bunch of heavy hitters, 8, 9-figure players flying into Vegas tonight. We're gonna get together, we're gonna have a good time, do a little bit of a mastermind, you know, give these people what they want. They're looking to scale, they're looking to grow, they're looking to elevate the game and get everything that they want and quite frankly deserve. And that's what we're gonna bring to them here tonight. All right, here's some other shit everybody wants to talk about. Everybody gets into entrepreneurship. They all gung-ho, they optimistic as hell. But what they fail to realize is this ain't your mama's world. And when it comes to entrepreneurship, you know, you gotta understand training's not something you've done, it's something you do. It's constant, and what's gonna end up happening with you as an entrepreneur is you're gonna get out on the battlefield with a guy, a competitor, who is trained every day, who has sharpened his axe, who is a freaking killer, and when you show up to battle, you're gonna get slayed. And here's the problem with this overly optimistic bias that majority of us have is there's 33 million businesses in the US. Crazy part of it is only 9% of those businesses ever exceed more than 7 figures a year in gross revenue, which by the way doesn't even make my payroll. And 1% of those businesses ever achieve 8 figures a year. So if you're getting into entrepreneurship, one of the things that you have to understand is the odds are stacked against you. There's a reason why 90% of businesses fail. So going into that with that mindset, if you think you're gonna be able to roll into it and not be equipped and not outwork and out-train and work smarter than your competitors, you're gonna get put out of business by somebody like me who will do that. So if you're getting into this, you gotta understand this economy, it doesn't care about your feelings, it doesn't care about your ego, it doesn't care about your family. It cares about one thing, and that is, are you good? Are you great? Are you capable of becoming the person and able to deliver lots of value in the marketplace? If you look at Steve Jobs, you want to critique him, you want to talk shit about him, but at the end of the day, look around the population and see what everyone carries in their hands. I hate Apple. I'm sitting here holding one right now. So when you impact that many people and you become good enough to build a product to attract that many people, then you qualify to speak on it. But until then, train and understand that you don't have to make all these mistakes on your own. And that's what we're doing tonight. We're bringing in a high group, big level group of 8-9-figure entrepreneurs, and we got some smaller people coming as well. And what we're gonna be doing with this group, taking the information from the people who have it and giving it to the folks who need it. And here's a real problem. A lot of people think you gotta make all these mistakes on your own. I'm here to tell you, you don't. You know what's smarter than making dumb mistakes on your own? Simulating other people's mistakes so you don't have to make them. And that's been one of my biggest edges as an entrepreneur, is instead of failing over and over and over, I have a growth mindset to where I'm willing to invest in coaches. I'm willing to invest in different people because I understand that they may have one gold nugget, one little thing, one little piece of information that can save me years and tons of heartbreak and headache, to be quite frank with you. And that's what it's about, building an entourage with an elite level group of people to where you can come together and you can all simulate each other's mistakes so you don't have to make them, and you can learn without all the downside. And that's what we're gonna be talking about tonight with all these guys, putting this community together and having some fun. That's the key to it, guys. If you wanna grow, you gotta be willing to invest in yourself, and you have to understand it never quits. The more you put into anything, the more you're gonna get out of it. This ain't your mama's world.
Manage so many different things and you're going all the time.
Oh, I gotta go with this.
How do you manage all that, and how do you keep your family and friends and people around you still engaged and active in your life?
Very difficult. Not easy. At all. Don't let anyone lie to you. To be honest with you, it's having the right partners. So like Sam, you mentioned having the right team. It's also about having the right partners. You know, I can run around and say, yeah, listen, I'm a managing partner of one of the top 5 Luxvoni.com marketing firms in the country. We do this, that, celebrities. Oh yeah, I got one of the coolest car clubs in Vegas. We do a whole lot, give backs, got 120 members. Oh yeah, we do exotic rentals here too. Oh yeah, I got a building. I didn't do this shit myself. There's no way. I'm one person, I'm trying to be here for my wife. And I got a baby daughter. There's no possible way that I could do it without my partner in Luxvoni, Dakota, who has absolutely taught me damn near everything that I didn't watch on YouTube already about fucking marketing, how to build sales funnels, back-end systems processes, consulting, mentoring, you name it. I met this dude 8 years ago and I was making $400 fucking week.
Makes 30 grand a month now.
So, now, my man Cody in the back, Cody Warren, I met this dude a year and a half ago at my brother Nate's event. If you guys don't know Nate, Fast Lane Drive, one of the top cars.
There he is.
And so, I mean, I walked up to Cody at one of his events, got a bunch of supercars out there, man, this guy's doing it, man. I was like, yo, Daniel, come out, let's record some shit out there. So I walked right up on him, started doing the interviews out there, and hey, what do you do? I do exotic rentals. Right? It's like networking, just like you guys are doing, led me to get in this whole building and the whole property and 2 event spaces. And shout out to my brother Mikey over here who owns Driven Detail. So all wrap detail all goes through him. Guess what? I'm gonna wave the flag. Hell yeah, Driven Detail up. Guess what? That's that right there. It's really important who you surround yourself with, like you were saying, and who you decide to partner with, because they will make or break you. And that was the whole reason that I wanted to still have this thing here today, get you guys all out, because we are the real deal. And you see by the influencers that we bring out, and I'm gonna let him talk in a minute, he's gonna blow your brains out, but the things that we have in this community are super high level. There are things that not many people have access to, and nobody does it alone, and closed mouths don't get fed. So open your mouth, open your heart, get out there and go meet people, because the next person that you meet is probably the next person that might help you change your life.
Yeah. This last guest that we got, I saved the best for the last. This kid, I haven't known him real long, but the first thing he says, "You're a bike guy? Take one of my bikes. All these beautiful bikes are his." He barely even knows me. He's like, "Let's go ripping up on a bike." He doesn't know if I can ride. Don't ride. You know?
Find out.
Smash a $20,000 bike. He's just like, "Let's just come hang out, man." This guy is amazing. There's not a person out there that has anything but wonderful things to say about him. He's the former CMO of the Wolf of Wall Street.
We accept that one of us.
Jordan Belfort, right? Yeah. If you guys ever seen that movie, one of my all-time favorite movies. This guy actually lived with it. Literally, the stories he would tell you blows your mind. He works with the third largest VC firm in the US. He specialized in building 8 to 9 figure companies. Founder of Luxvoni.com. He's going to give you guys just a little bit about him and a little bit about all the big things he's doing and what he's doing with Luxvoni.com. Without further ado, Dakota, let's go, man.
Thank you. One, I hope everybody's having a good time. Thank you, Antoine, Cody, and all of these badass people for being here, so thank you. And yeah, as we were talking about, my background's marketing and sales. Everybody in here wants to make more money, right? Raise your hand if you want to make more money. I think the key to doing that is if you look at the statistics of business today, there's 33 million businesses in the US, right? Only 9% of those 33 million will ever exceed $1 million in gross revenue. That doesn't even cover payroll in a lot of businesses, right? Like your business, for example, big business, big expense. Only 1% of businesses ever achieve an 8-figure mark, and literally 90% of businesses you see will fail in 2 to 5 years. So all of us in here today that are ambitious, we want to grow, we want to scale, we got to remember, it ain't our mama's world. Not everybody's going to win. So if we want to win, the only way to win is to understand training's not something you've done, it's something you do, and you've got to keep sharpening that axe. And one of the things that I've understood looking behind the scenes of Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins, I've actually seen in their ads accounts. I've built their funnels, I've looked at their mouse flows. Me and Antoine, he puts all these VIP deal togethers with all these celebrity entrepreneurs, and I get to see a lot of their P&Ls. And when I'm seeing people printing $60 million in net a year selling information, and I look at them and I meet them, I'm like, what's the difference between these people and everything else? And the real key of it is understanding it's about 2 pieces in business. The front end of your business is responsible for what? Revenue. That's what you bring money in, right? But the back end of your business, your processes, your systems, your automations, that's what translates that revenue into profit. So if you have a high growth company with a bad back end, it doesn't matter what the hell you're gonna do. You're gonna end up right where you're at now, or where you don't wanna be, which is no money, right? So with what we like to specialize in is studying the psychology of humans and directing all that into direct response marketing. So when you go to a movie theater, what do? We see a trailer on the television, right? We commit to the trailer, we drive down to the theater, we rent the chair for an hour and a half, and then we walk past that, what do we get hit with? Called one-time offers, order bumps, popcorn, drinks, all that. Then we sit down in the theater, get preloaded with the same narrative that just put us in the seat that sold us on the initial one, and whether we like it or not, we walk away and we're social engineered to repeat the process over and over. So imagine if all of you had a preloading mechanism just like a theater, where you could inspire your ideal customers with the proper beliefs that lead to the proper thoughts, that drive the proper emotions, that lead to the correct action, which creates a perception that's their unique reality, that you're the key from transcending them from their current to their desired state. And that's what we all do as entrepreneurs. We don't sell fake breasts, we sell confidence. You don't sell a drill, you sell a hole. You don't sell a mortgage, you sell a house. And that's the key in looking at it from that current to desired state. So what I would encourage everybody to do is if people aren't buying from you now, you're not making sales now. Everybody teaches this wrong. It's not supply and demand, it's demand and supply. Go get the demand first. Build the audience, build your personal brands. Get out there and understand it is about scale. And if you look at any of these guys, so what I would like to encourage all of you to do is build those systems. And if you need help with those systems, I ain't got shit to sell you. I'm just glad y'all are here. But if you want to, Luxvoni.com, we will help you, we will coach you, we will educate you, And if you want to see, you own a beauty business. We've got 8-figure beauty businesses that are our clients. We can show you behind the scenes of what's working for them. You ain't got to make the damn mistakes on your own. You can simulate other people's mistakes. Feel free to simulate ours. We're here for you. Thank you, Antoine. Thank you, Cody. And thanks all for coming. All right, boys and girls, it's your boy DB, and Driven After Dark has concluded. And guess what the finale was? It was a good time. We had a blast out here tonight, had some great entrepreneurs come in, speak to the community, give back to the community a little bit, give these folks some education on what it takes to scale, what it takes to be the 1%, what it takes to really get everything you want, quite frankly, deserve in this world. So we had a great time. A lot of people came out, a lot of cars came out, and yeah, it was a killer little time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little short vlog. Give us a little thumbs up on the video, smash the subscribe button, check the description for all the other links. And if you're looking to scale your business, luxvoni.com, you already know where to go. And if you want to be a part of a supercar social club where all of us cool guys, all of our little Luxvoni clients and all the badasses in town hang out, you know, you got to hit up Driven, check the description, join the club. We got some new memberships available, gonna be some high level shit. And last but not least, if you need some visuals and you want to hire Hawkins visuals, you just check that description and we'll get you visualized, baby.
What's up, guys? My name is Cameron Foose. I just wanted to stop in and give a little testimonial from myself to Dakota and the Luxvoni team. Interestingly enough, I just was looking up funnel stuff on Google and I came across Luxvoni. Their own funnel looked awesome and saw that they had worked with some pretty top-end entrepreneurs out there. So I filled out the form, and the next thing you know, I'm getting on a call and I see this guy in the video and he's like, "Hey man, do you recognize me?" I'm like, I do recognize this guy. And funny enough, he was actually one of my trading students who went through one of my programs from like 10, 12 years ago or something. And we actually had talked years ago. So funny how we kind of came back together to actually work together on something, and awesome to see that he had just, you know, used his skill sets to build something awesome himself. But overall, for me personally as an entrepreneur, the biggest difficulty I always have is one, focusing on my business, which in my case is trading crypto, forex, and stocks. And I also definitely have an understanding of running funnels and all that, but to do both of those things at the same time, of which I've always found myself trying to do, or I've hired other people out there, but due to the fact that I have a lot of experience doing it as well, I always find that I feel like I have done it better than the people that I've paid for to do it. With Luxvoni and Dakota and their whole team, they're definitely top class. Everything they have put together for me has been super efficient and super easy to understand, and put it together in a way that's actually selling. We just launched our first funnel together. It's going really well, super high conversion rates. Everything is going really, really well, and it's looking like we can actually scale this thing really, really high. Right now, we're just running just all my organic YouTube content to it, and it's going great, and we're about to get started with ads. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where we can take this. It's definitely nice to have all of this stuff off of my plate and have an actual team that can come in and actually do it in a much better manner.